Hey, mighty peeps, it's Thursday tips time. And it's the beginning of a bunch of days of live video chats about email marketing. So, I want to ask you, are you all give and no receive when it comes to your emails? And I say the word receive because I don't like the word take. So this is also AKA how to naturally share offers in your emails. And yes, lots of emails, lots of questions about emails, lots of talking about emails. And this is not to shame any of us because we've all been there, done that. In terms of skipping out on sharing links and sharing our offers via emails. Lots of reasons why. So we're going to talk today about sort of what's going on there and 5 ways to naturally share your offers in your emails. Because what if this was just easy? I'm not using my what if it were easy mug, but I want you to keep that in mind. What if email marketing were easy or easier? So the question is, when was the last time you sent an email with a link in it? More specifically, when did you last send an email with a link where you asked your readers to take an action, to register for something, to watch something, to buy something? So I already gave out some gold stars this week to Claudette. Claudette answered me in this video and said, yep, sent like 3 of them this week. Why? Because I know Claudette is working on a summit. She's working on the Stepmom Summit, and it's going to be awesome. So she naturally has to send emails, and there have to be links in there. Doesn't have to be hard. I sent you an email today with a link to this video. I also sent you a link to go watch this video on YouTube, on Facebook. Give you options. I also did what I'm not suggesting that you do. There was another call to action in there. I got a sale going on right now, a flash sale on my content repurposing workshop. Ooh, see, insider tips. Stay through this video because I'm going to show you how this video is part of content repurposing. It's doing double duty today. So let me tell you a little story. So I had a conversation just this week with a lovely business owner, and she has some mighty awesome business ideas, some big ideas, and she has a small list. She has a small email community that she's growing, and she's sending them some newsletters. Cool. But how often is she sending them those emails? The answer there is not often enough. Because honestly, if you're going to be using email marketing to grow your business and your bottom line, sending a 1-a-month newsletter isn't enough. It doesn't give you enough time to be seen, enough time to get through all the clutter in somebody's box to remember. Because what if they're not ready to buy your thing that day in the newsletter with all those other tips? What if they're ready 3 days from now? Well, they're not going to remember because who knows where that email went. More frequency gives us more opportunities to talk, to build relationships, and yes, to include links to offers. So that was the one thing in the conversation. And then she asked me for advice on how she could actually get her list to do something and to buy something. Well, the first thing I asked was, well, when was the last time you sent your email community a clear message with a link to buy something? Oh, yeah, not lately was the cheapest answer. And no shaming here because I bet you've been there. I know I've been there. It happens. Email marketing is about relationship building for sure, but it's marketing. It's about building your business, which means earning money from your email community. They're looking to use an expert, an insider, a trusted and respected source, and somebody who offers them valuable solutions. Remember, they joined your list. They opted in to get your emails. You offered something that was going to help them. It's your free gift, your free webinar, your free offer, your opt-in, whatever it was, and you're delivering solutions. But you can't do that if all you do is give, give, give. And if you are never open to receiving back by asking them to take an action. and more specifically by asking them to take an action that supports and grows your business. Are you making it impossible for your email community to give back to you because you've never told them how, or because you waited 30 days? You had this enormous nurture sequence, and it was 30 days before you made them an offer. Or you only email them once a month, and maybe you only make an offer in every 3 emails, and now they've gone 90 days without an offer. They can't give back if they don't know how, if you don't include the links in your offers. And let me guess, you're not doing that because you're afraid. Because you're afraid to make the offers. You're afraid to be salesy or to sell. And I get it. I really do. Because I've been in those shoes. And I'm much better now. I'm not perfect, but I'm a lot better about it now. But see, the offers in your emails can also be for another freebie. No strings attached, no questions asked. Just here's another freebie. It could be for a webinar. It could be a free webinar. It could be a low-cost webinar. It could be a way to take another step deeper in relationship with you, which now makes them a much warmer lead and more likely to purchase something from you, when that thing they're going to purchase is something that's going to help them take another step in their life, with their family, or their business. The offers that you make in your emails can also be affiliate offers. If you've never made an offer and you don't have an offer for yourself right now, what about a program? What about a book? What about a course that you've taken that you love and you recommend? I mean, I'm sitting here right now and I could recommend, even though I'm using the What If It's Easy version of my headset plugged in, I could easily include an affiliate link to one of my favorite microphones. I could tell you about the Blue Yeti. I could tell you about the ATR. I could tell you about one of my favorite business books. My friends could share about their cookbook. Maybe it's a different cookbook. Maybe it's a meal prep thing. Maybe it's a kitchen tool. There's tons of options out there. Brainstorm and drop me in the comments if you haven't figured out a way to have some kind of an affiliate or a referral partner item that you could share to your list that could help them with something they need help on. You can naturally, easily, mightily work in those offers and links into your emails. And sometimes you're going to send those emails out and they're going to be solo promotional emails. And sometimes those links and those offers will just be part of your regular updates. No matter what, there's a way for you to start working, because there's five. There's 5 natural, easy ways for you to share your offers. 5. So let's go through each one. And then I want you to drop me a comment at some point, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on one of the replays, and tell me which one way you're going to use in an email in the next week. All right. So there's the blog soft sell. Let one of your blog posts do most of the talking for you as a more of a soft sell. You can give a tip or two or a snippet from the blog post in your email and a link to go to the post to read more. And then the post, this would be a perfect time for a review post, especially if it's an affiliate offer, if it's software, if it's a book, if it's a course. But it could be your own thing too. You talk about what people get from the course or the workshop that they would take with you, and then boom, there's the link to the sales page within your blog post as well. So your blog post is doing more of the heavy lifting of educating and telling somebody why they need the thing. It also, from an email marketing perspective, if you've been with me for a little while and you saw my rant about open rates, and you've probably seen a bunch of other articles that have come out about this, that there's a lot of changes that are going to go on, and open rates are not, they may never have been a good measure of email marketing success, but they're really not going to be going forward. Clicks are a better measure of email success and email engagement. So if you've got a link that pings them to your blog post, or maybe into a video, but even better to a blog post, that's your site, you control that home base, great, they're clicking. They're showing your email system that they're active. They're clicking the link to go read more, the blog soft sell. So then there's the casual mention. You're talking about a topic. You're talking about topic X, and you give a tip on X. Now, I asked you in the email that I sent out this week, which one of these 5 am I using this week? And you could maybe kind of say that it's the casual mention. There's also been some calls to action. So if I was casually giving you tips about content repurposing and how you can use a blog post and an email and turn them into a video and then turn the video back into a blog post, and then I dropped in the link that says, hey, I've got a workshop that goes even deeper into that and shows you demonstrations of how I do that. Well, that's a casual mention. It's like, hey, here's this tool that helps you do X. I could also give you a tip on creating easy, short, social-friendly videos where you never have to appear on camera. And why they are so popular on social media, because, hey, did you know that stats say that something like 85% of videos are watched with the sound off? Well, and then I could mention, all casual mention, like the 3 tools that I like for creating videos like that: Biteable, Wave, and Canva. Yes, you can create videos with inside of Canva. And yes, each of those is an affiliate link. So not so hard, right? Not so hard. Hey! So let me go back to my banners to switch up to the next one, the strong call to action. So number 3. We're kind of going in a little bit in order in terms of, all right, let's get a little more out there, a little mightier. When you want to make a strong, clear offer, you're going to include a clear, direct call to action in your email. It's not going to be the casual mention in the tips paragraph about making social-friendly videos. You're going to pick a topic for your email. You're going to give a solid tip or information. You're going to end it with both clear text, maybe even bolding. You're going to add a button. There's going to be a call to action that says, like, go pick up X course on this topic. Want to learn more? Click here to sign up for X. You want to consider adding that again, that call to action in your PS. Because yes, for email stats show that we skim and we go to the bottom and we read the PS. Did you read? There were 2 PSs in today's emails. Because just sometimes. I'm just checking to see if you're reading. So, for example, I could write an email about why segmentation is the future of email and how it leads to more engaged subscribers. True point. And that leads to more sales. True point. Then I can tell you that the best way I know how to create segments in an email marketing software is with my preferred software, ActiveCampaign. Click here to sign up for a free trial. Or even better right now, I can say click here to sign up for my ActiveCampaign link because they've got a 50% offer for the first 3 months. It'd be really great if I actually had that affiliate link showing up on the video, but I don't. So that's a stronger call to action. All right, so the next one is one I think we don't think about it. Yes, somebody noticed that I had a PPS in my email today. Yep, I did. Sometimes I do, like I said, just to double check if you're actually reading. So, every now and then, literally, I've put things in there like, what's your favorite ice cream? Here's a link to a favorite soda I like. You never know. So, sponsored by. Now, you may be thinking, oh, well, that's not going to work. There's just me, and who's going to sponsor my emails? Did you ever think that you could actually sponsor yourself? Yes, you can. Sponsored by means just like, look, if you have a regular weekly or a monthly newsletter, like the friend I was talking about earlier, who's sending things out, and they're mostly just sort of like, this monthly newsletter type thing, you're setting aside a block in your email. You're maybe even giving it a special graphic and text. You need both. That's an offer for an evergreen product or a service of your own, or yes, this could be an affiliate offer. And you can call it this email is brought to you and sponsored by message. You just want some way to visually and design-wise set it off from the rest of your email newsletter content. So I've noticed that several of my pals have recently added in regular reminders or little miniature graphic ads to let people know that they currently have coaching slots available. And I'm going to call them out in a second when I show you how I'm repurposing this video, because I've got their screenshots of their little ads from their emails in the blog post. Or maybe, following the example for me, I could create a sponsored by area with links to active campaign. That's a natural fit for me. If there's a course, an affiliate product, one of your own evergreen offers, it could be a natural fit for you to put in and be your sponsor. So who could possibly be your sponsor for your emails? You sure go out and find a third party too, but remember, you can be your own sponsor. This is not like a TV show. You get to decide, folks. Which then brings us to this is the one everybody's like, oh no, this is the one where we're all salesy, the standout solo email. It feels like it's a harder sell, but if you've worked on putting in and sharing offers through the other 4 ways, then this 5th way isn't going to feel so hard, especially if you practice. Because this is when you're sending an email that is dedicated to promoting a product or a service and encouraging your readers to click and to buy. Or, well, at least to click and check out the sales page. And again, this could be something that you sell or an affiliate offer. So here's another one for you. When was the last time you did a dedicated campaign for an affiliate? Campaign means there's multiple standalone promotional emails talking about different things within the offer. You're talking about maybe the benefits. You shared results. You shared a testimonial or a quote from somebody who, the result they got from your product, your coaching service, your course. You overcome any objections to somebody has. Most good things, they say if it's worth promoting once, it's worth promoting at least 3 times. And you'll see anybody whose email list you're on, if they're promoting or launching something, there's going to be multiple emails. I actually saved an entire series from somebody recently because he said, look, copy this. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing and then I'm going to do it. I'm like, that's brilliant. That was brilliant. But that doesn't just have to happen at a quote launch time. You could have an evergreen affiliate offer that you love, like me talking about Canva, me talking about Active Campaign, me talking about Biteable or Wave. And I could give a dedicated campaign for it. Your coaching offers, if they're ongoing and you have 1-to-1, you could create a dedicated 3 or 4 email campaign around that offer. Solo promo emails are necessary. Your calls to action and offers can get lost otherwise, especially if you only talk about them one time. You can't assume that your community saw and paid attention to that one email. You can't say, oh, well, it didn't sell. I didn't do anything with it. Well, did you try? Did you tell them about it more than once? Come on, you can do that. The issues that a lot of us have is when we get on somebody's email community and the only thing they ever send is the hard promos. I'm like, no, I'm out. But if you're telling somebody tips and you're telling somebody how to get the most from your product, and you're telling somebody, here's what other people who've taken my course have said, and here's a tip that comes from the course, you're offering value as well as showing them why this is something that it makes sense for them to click, or it makes sense for them to not click. I mean, we all know it's different when Kohl's and Wayfair and Frontgate and Readers and Penzies send me emails every day. Yes, they're big retailers. They are known for never-ending sales. And we signed up to their lists to get the coupons and the sales. And because they know that we know that we're deleting 99% of their emails, that's why they send us another one. So that anytime we go to our inbox, when I actually do need towels and spices, well, boom, there's an email with a coupon that I need. Or there will be, probably within 48 hours. You just have to wait for another email. But that's not necessarily us. So I'm going to take a time out here for a second. Because I get you can feel wonky about writing these emails, and you're a giver, and that's great. But you can't give if your own well is dry and you aren't supported. So we have to learn to make these offers starting the very beginning from our relationships with folks. So consider this your first heads up for a couple of things. One, I'm going to be doing a series of live videos, like 10 days. Okay, I'm taking the weekends off. So it'll be like nine live videos that are all going to be about email marketing tips and email welcome series and automation tips. Because here's the first tip, and a heads up. I have a free webinar coming on October 5th. And yep, see, there we go, October 5th, where I'm going to go into the best practices of writing natural, nurturing, converting email welcome series, the ones that we put into our autoresponder when somebody gets onto our list because they opted in for our free thing. And then, thanks to some smart folks who encouraged me to do it this way, it's going to be followed up by a live hold your hand, do it together workshop for 5 weeks where we will write the emails starting on October 21st. No excuses. We write the emails. There's going to be co-working time to write the emails. Yes, you have homework. There will be hot seats where we will review, and you get to share with me your emails and get them reviewed, and you will have your welcome series done by the end of that workshop. So if you're interested, drop me a comment, drop me an emoji. You can even use what I said, hashtag welcome emails or hashtag email VIP in the comments so I can find you and give you that inside information first. So back to the tips. I'm repurposing content like this. And I'm going to give you I promised an insider's tip on repurposing content. You see, this video training today is serving two purposes. It's about teaching you the 5 ways that you can naturally, easily share offers in your emails, and it's showing how you can get more from your content through smart repurposing. So this is where we're going to see. We're going to share my screen. Yeah, come on, share screen. Now I have to hit the button and share the screen. And we're going to share the screen, and we're going to go, there we are. Oh, let's see if we can make it. There we go. Me smaller, screen bigger. Cool, you can see that. So I have actual notes. I'm looking at some bullet points here and some notes that I've typed up for this training and this chat today about the 5 ways for you to easily share your offers in emails. And some of that exact same language went into today's email that went to my email community and had calls to action to come watch this video, wherever it's going to be. And then what you're looking at now is WordPress. So if you can see, are you all given no receive? The same title. The show notes became a blog post about don't skip these 5 ways to share offers. So while, and over here, so it's drafted up. I could do all of this in advance. You can see it's all laid out. And I still need some graphics in here. But down here at the bottom, there's one from my friend Pam Hamilton at Building Visibility. I'll have to make sure to tag Pam in the comments. That's her miniature sponsored by ad that's telling you that she's got coaching slots available. And down here is my pal and my business coach, Kelly McCausey of Love People and Make Money. And Kelly's also got a little graphic miniature ad in her picture that shows up in most of her emails when she has availability for private personal coaching. So there's like the sponsored by, and that's in here in the ad. And so the other cool thing is that this video is streaming to YouTube right now. Thank you, StreamYard. I don't even have to download it anymore and then upload it to YouTube. I'm just streaming it to YouTube. When it's done, I go grab the YouTube link. You can do the same. You have a video, you can grab the YouTube link. It's going to go and then get embedded in the blog post. Cool. So now I have the video, our chat, the training. This is getting kind of meta. It's going to be in the blog post that I'm sharing you right now. I will hit publish on this blog post. Then I can take the blog post and share it back to Facebook, share it to LinkedIn, share it to wherever I share things, share it again in another email. Yes. Yes. So, and then the other part about all of this is that the first idea for this particular video idea, but besides coming from the conversation that I had with other solopreneur pals and questions from you, my mighty pals, about email marketing, the show notes actually came from PLR, private label rights, or licensed content. Yeah, can't wait for you to read the blog post. I bet you couldn't tell. This is an easy way to repurpose if you are somebody who has a licensed content stash on your hard drive. It doesn't have to stay a blog post. It could be a video. It could be a video that becomes a blog post. Video, blog post, email, all in one. So yes, you can and you should do the same in terms of repurposing. Wherever your content starting point is. If you're starting from email, repurpose the email into a video, repurpose the email into a blog post. If you've got content that looks long form, turn it into a video, then turn it into a blog post, turn it into emails. If you want, yes, I have that self-study workshop on content repurposing that shows more in depth in examples like this. I decided to put it on flash sale right now. If you want it, drop me a comment or go back and click the link on the email that I sent you today. That also works. So, back to our email tips. We serve our clients differently than the Kohl's and the Wayfarers of the world. And if you're here with me, then you believe in content marketing, which means we put education and context and value first. Cool. People have subscribed to our list looking for information and for solutions. And I hope to hell that they realize that we are business owners who sell things. But that may not be the only thing that we send. You know, and I said earlier, one of the fastest ways you can get to me to unsub from a list is if you only ever send me a sales email and you never offer me useful content other than the freebie that got me on your list in the first place. But it's a give-receive relationship in balance. People aren't going to buy things from you and support your business to let it grow if they don't know what your offers are. You have to tell them. You have to show them. You have to show them how they help people. So when you build that relationship by consistently sending emails, by consistently both offering information, offering value, and offering solutions and receiving back, that your email community, you respect them, you trust them, they respect you, they trust you, and you're working on that give-receive. Your community wants to know what you've got that can help them, and they can't read your mind. So sometimes you need, of the 5 ways, the direct promo email wise. And then sometimes you need to gently nudge them and remind them. Sponsored by, casual mention of the other ways that you have that can help them. Mix and match the combos of these 5 offer sharing types in a way that works and feels right for you. And if you email fairly often, I am not talking monthly, or like multiple times per week, then it's really easy. You don't have to share the hard-hitting promo in every email. It makes it easy to share in the blog post and the casual mentions. Or maybe the offer is watch me on a video. Maybe the offer is join your Facebook group. Maybe the offer is watch you on TikTok. Maybe the offer is go check you out on Instagram. Maybe the offer is a free webinar. Remember, not every offer has to be go buy my $597 course. I don't even have a $597 course. But there's the point. If that's all somebody ever offers to you, you're like, yeah, no. And if you remember, like I said in my rant on open rates, you want to be using links. You want to be using links with clear, compelling, direct calls to action to click the links, because that's a more accurate measure of an engaged email community. And like I said, sometimes those links are to bring people to watch your Facebook live videos or to like your Facebook page, because you're going to be doing a whole lot more videos on Facebook. Sometimes it's an affiliate offer, sometimes it's yours. You need to mix it up. Go and get your community used to seeing links and offers from you, knowing that you're sending them something of quality and of value, that those links are worth clicking, and they get into the habit of giving back to you by buying. So let's give and receive with our emails. And I can't wait to see you for more videos as we get into at least 10 days of email marketing tips. Drop me a comment below to make sure that you get notified when we have the webinar in October and the workshop goes live in October, and to make sure you're clicking the, get reminder for videos here so you don't miss any of the videos in the series that is starting up next week. Bye, Mighty Pals.